the system is working.
The system is working 24/7.
You have to fight. Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Rama. Welcome. So today I want to talk about my 1 year in Canada experience. Okay, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Technically I'm more than 1 year, but I'm not also 2 years yet, so it only makes sense to title the video 1 year in Canada. In no particular order, I'm just going to discuss what I like, what I don't like, and I'll mix them up. So the very first thing I really like about Canada is their flexible immigration system. All you have to do is fill the forms, get your documents in place, and submit. Other places you have to go for interview, you have to get a date. It's so stressful. Right now, as an adult, I don't want anything that will stress me. If I have to pay a little extra to enjoy some comfort, I'll surely do it, because there's no reward for suffering. Nobody wants to suffer. That's one thing I really like, and they are so fast about it. And then also they have so many pathways. It's not just school or visits. There are so many of them. In fact, I've even lost count, but you can do the research. Another thing that I really like is the free healthcare system. I've seen some videos online where some people are saying, no, it's not that. For me, I've not had any negative experience since I came to Canada with regards to their healthcare system. When I go, the healthcare is premium. I get well taken care of, and I think everybody is talking with regards to what they have experienced. For me, right now, it's been positive so far. And then another thing too is the fact that elsewhere, when you call an ambulance, you'll be paying like $1,000. But in Canada, when something happens and you need an ambulance, you call an ambulance, I learned you pay only $45. How cool is that? Look at the difference. And you guys know health is wealth. If you have access to all of this, you are rich. You're quiet buying, all the hustling, the hard work that we are doing. It is because we are healthy. All right, so let me talk about something that I don't like, so it doesn't look like I'm being biased. In fact, I don't like the weather. The weather, even when they say it's going to be hot, me, I am still cold. I don't know if it's a me problem, but the summer is not summering like I thought it would be. Okay. And then also I realized that when it's hot, it's really hot. If you don't use your sunscreen, you're going to be one shade darker. All the videos you see on TikTok when it's snowing and the place is filled with snow, it is real. It's real.
And this is what we're dealing with. Insanity. Literally, you cannot see anything but snow.
Before I came to Canada, anytime I saw those videos, I thought it was just, I don't know, I thought it was editing or AI or something. But once I came here, just in front of my apartment in December, I went out, and no, it wasn't December, I think it was January, and it wasn't funny. The snow and the cold. Hey. So yeah, I do not like the weather. I like it hot. And please, when I say hot, God, I don't mean so hot, because when the sun too comes out, it's so hot. So it's two extremes. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section if you're in Canada, so that I can tell if it's a me problem or if it's a general problem. And then there's one thing that I forgot to mention when I was talking about the weather: my skin. Initially, when I came to Canada, I realized that my skin, I was reacting to a lot of things. I don't know what in particular I was reacting to, but then my skin was not smooth. I started having skin issues. But back home in Ghana, I don't do much with my skin. Sometimes all I just do is moisturize and I'm okay. I don't have any skin issues. Like, I didn't have to invest in so much skincare product. But I don't know whether the weather here is drying, or is the water, or is the soap, or is something. But I was reacting to something, and then my skin started changing, and not for the good, you know. So I really did not understand. But right now I have a whole skincare routine. Like I have a bunch of products that I use, and there are about 6 or 7 layers of skincare products. But back home, the only skincare that I used to is just my moisturizer. So I don't know what is in the weather, but yeah. And back home in Ghana too, I used not to be big on sunscreen. Like I could go to the store and come back and my skin is still okay. But here, once I go out without sunscreen, when I come home, I can already tell the difference. So yeah, I have to invest in good skincare since I came to Canada, and it's not something that I like. And life here can be boring, especially if you're alone. For me, I am lucky. I live with my husband, so I'm not bored. If I want someone to chat with, if I want someone to chill with, he's available, even though most of the time he's also working. But life here, I can imagine someone who is in Canada and they don't have any family, like they don't have any friends. You are going to be bored because everybody is busy working. It's all work, 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 work. Of course, you didn't come here to sleep, but it can really, really be boring. And another thing too is I miss like my friends and family back home. Sometimes you watch their statuses and you see them and you feel like you are missing something. You were once with them and now you are here and you do not have friends. It can sometimes be like you can just miss them, especially my family. Like my mom, I miss my mom so much. I miss my family, I miss my brothers, like I miss my siblings, I miss everyone. Sometimes you want to be there for the people that you love, like you want to be there for them, but you just can't. You just have to call them on video or like, but you can't be there for them in a way that you wish. Like my auntie lost her mom, and my auntie and I are very close. I wish I could be there for her physically in person, like to console her and make her understand that she is loved and everything happens for a reason. But you realize that you can't be there for them. Like there's no much that you can do than to call them on the phone. Every day you call them to see if they are fine and all of that thing. But yeah, you just wish that you could do more than that, like the physical touch. So that's another thing that I really, 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 really miss. So another thing that I really like about Canada is the quality of life. You understand? When I say quality of life, it's a bit broad, so let me narrow it down a bit. Like the convenience. Everything can be found at one spot. Once I go to Walmart, whatever I have on my list can be found at one spot. And it's usually not so far away from where you live. I think every 5 kilometers you find a shopping center where you can get everything that you need. And I think that is pretty cool, you see. And one thing too that I like the fact that the insurance in this country really works. Back home, even though you have insurance, sometimes when something happens, you have to fight with the insurance company before you get your claim, or before they do something for you, or before they do what they have to do. So the fact that you don't have to do all that here and everything works as it should, the system is working.
The system is working 24/7.
That's something that I really like. I also like the fact that people here are so nice. I used to see on social media people saying that, oh, when you come to Canada, the people here are nice, and I thought they were being nice by saying other people are nice. But the truth of the matter is that people here are nice. And I can say this confidently because I've been to the US, I've been to London, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Mexico. In fact, I've been to quite a number of places. And yeah, I can say that I've met the nicest people here. One thing too is it makes me also want to be nice, because if you're around kind people or if you witness someone being kind to you, it makes you also want to be kind to the next person. So it goes a long way to impact you without you even knowing. And as a girl, one major thing that I don't like about Canada is shopping. Most of the stores that I want to shop at, they are not in Canada. Primark is not in Canada. It's in US, but it's not in Canada. And people say that things you buy from Primark are not good stuff, or they are inferior or whatever. But trust me, when you look through very well, and if you know how to shop, you're going to get really good deals from Primark. I have a shoe that I bought from Primark. Till date, people have been asking me where I got it from, and I bought it in, I think that was in 2022. Yeah, I bought it in 2022 when I went to London, and I've been wearing that shoe a lot, and so far, like, it still looks new. Like, the quality, the shoe is just a very nice shoe. Okay, so aside that, even on Amazon, there are some things that you see. Maybe you're watching a video somewhere and then someone is using something, and then you also want to go get it. You open Amazon, and it cannot be found in Amazon Canada unless Amazon US. Why? So like, when it comes to shopping, we are so limited, and it's not even funny anymore. Fashion Nova is not here. It's not like I shop from there all the time, but it's not here. Pretty Little Things, there are some cool things that I saw and I wanted to buy on their app, and they were going to ship, was it from London or from where? It was crazy. I'm like, but why is it that Canada is the same money, right? I don't know why we are always left out when it comes to like shopping. You cannot find anything. Not everything can be found here. Sometimes you have to order the things from the US or from wherever. But people in US get access to all of these things, and even Target is not in Canada. I cannot understand. So yeah, in terms of shopping, I am really limited, and somehow I feel like Zara here is expensive than the Zara in the US. Let me know if I'm wrong, but when I was in US and I was shopping at Zara, I thought prices were like cool, like they were okay, but whenever I enter Canada Zara, it's like the prices, I don't really understand, but it is what it is. And as we are talking about shopping, let's not forget tax. Tax. Hey, the tax system here is really, in my opinion, as compared to where I am coming from. I'm coming from Ghana. So I'm comparing tax in Ghana and tax in Canada, and the difference is like this. Maybe it's because I am new here, but I feel like the taxing is too much. Like, before you pay me, you will tax the money you are paying me, right? And after you have taxed the money, I'm going to buy something, you are taxing me on top of it. No, please, am I wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know, because it's just a little bit too much. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like money leaving my account. I just don't like. Sometimes even when you're spending your own money, you don't like spending it, but you have to spend. So imagine, I just feel like the taxing is a bit much. Maybe you guys in Canada, you are used to it, and in time I also get used to it, but for now I'm not used to it. And one thing too that I don't like, I think, will be the ugly. I think accommodation is high in Canada, or maybe in Toronto, or maybe in some parts of Canada. Okay, accommodation is a bit much, especially the nice areas that you want to live. Of course, once there's high demand, definitely prices will go high, but I just feel like accommodation is expensive in this country. As a girl who loves African food, like who loves to swallow. Me, I like banku, I like fufu, I like acheke, I like, in fact, all the food that I like. I have to drive quite a bit before I can get it. African food is not really that common. Maybe it's a me problem because of the area that I live, but the rice and the fries and the it's not something that really does it for me. I just really love I'm an African girl. I like my local food and all that. So but the thing is that you have to make it yourself, because it's either you make it yourself or you drive a bit far to go get it. And I don't like, because the time I'll drive there, go and eat the food, I drive back home, I'm hungry again. The food has left my system. So mostly, like, I find myself missing African food, and for me, I take food very seriously. Like, I have a list of places that I eat at, and my friends will tell you I've taken them to joints. I know some really good food places in Ghana, and I can put you on ASAP. So for someone who doesn't joke with their food, you can understand what I'm going through. Right? Yeah. So I love my African food. And on the bright side, there are numerous opportunities here. Once you have the skills to do something and do it well, guaranteed you're going to get a very good job. And education is important, but skills and experience will take you far. Okay, so if you're coming to Canada, try and learn some skills. Find some useful skills that you can monetize. I'm filming this video on 1%. So I think I have to wrap up the video. But in summary, 1 year in Canada, or a little bit over a year in Canada, I'm still discovering myself. For someone who lived in Ghana all their life, and right now you have moved to a new place, and the lifestyle, the culture, like, everything is different. So you realize that, like, you are learning yourself again, and you're learning how to adapt, and you're learning how to live in a different environment than what you are used to. And it's a beautiful journey to embark on. And yeah, let me wrap this video quickly. I don't want my phone to die and I haven't said thank you for watching. So yeah, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and God will bless you, because it's free. Okay, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
You can bank on it, you can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said